Greetings everybody, welcome to another Football Manager video. This is Football Manager 2006, we are at Euro 2020. This will be my final tournament, my final set of games in this save. I decided in my last highlights I was going to end it for various reasons, mainly because I'd pretty much reached the top of the game. I'm the greatest manager of all time, bar none, as you can see. And yeah, it's probably time to call it a day. I've been playing this game now for 12 days, 9 hours, 42 minutes. I am a Football Manager expert. I mean, I already was, but nah, I'm kidding. Football Manager 2006, in my experience, is probably the easiest version. So I've got that going for me. Anyway, a few things to speak about. First of all, the Champions League awards were given out, but I think we can't see them in the the inbox. We're going to have to go back here. Oh look, David Lamont's strike against Shakhtar was the top goal. Alright, here we go. So this was the top goal in the Champions League last season, David Lamont against Shakhtar. I mean, it was alright. I'm not sure if it was the best, but there you go. Best player, David Lamont came third. Dream team with a few people, Nathan Dykes, Ryan Hayward, and of course the man David Lamont. And the Golden Boot, I think David Lamont came third as well, just a few goals off top spot. Also, the person who came top is a Northern Ireland striker. Why is that significant? Well, if we go to Scotland and we go to the group, you can see who is in our group. Yeah, there we go. Northern Ireland, as well as France and Wales. So it's definitely going to be a difficult group. We are higher than all the other teams in the world rankings. I mean, that's obvious given the fact we're second, but it's still going to be tough. Of course, France, who are playing at the moment, were the team that we beat in the World Cup 2 years previously, so they're out for revenge. And yeah, that's all that's happened. I don't think there's anything else I need to speak about, so let's just get on with it then, shall we? This is the squad I've chosen. I've chosen a lot of St Johnstone players because we had a good season, and I feel like each of these players deserves their place in the squad. I have called up a lot of people that don't have any caps, mainly because they had good seasons and wanted a place, mainly because the people that did have caps were getting a bit older, didn't have good seasons, and I kind of just kicked them out. If we go to the inbox, we go down to the point where I picked the team. If I can find it, here we are. Paul Keenan, Gary Brown, Jim McDonald and Yaya. Neither of those people got in. Yaya didn't get in partly because his pace is at 5. He's kind of declined quite a bit, put it that way. Jim McDonald didn't get in. He didn't have an amazing year with Celtic. Plus we were stretched in the position, or no, we're full up in the positions that he plays in. Paul Keenan didn't get in. He just didn't play as much, although he did get a 9 for Scotland, so maybe that's going to be a mistake. And Gary Brown didn't get in simply because he didn't play. Actually, no, he did play well. Right, well, I don't really have a good reason as to why I didn't pick this guy. Other people I just thought would be better. Hopefully I don't come to regret that. We're going to get into this game, I guess. I'm going to stick with the exact same formation that I've always played, because when I haven't played it, we've lost generally. I think I spoke about that in the previous video. We lost to Kazakhstan when we didn't play it. We lost to Nigeria when we didn't play it. So we're going to stick with it. Starting lineup's pretty simple. Oh, that's my St Johnstone team. Starting lineup's pretty simple. We've got Terry Knight, Craig Gordon. I decided to leave out. Might be a mistake, but we'll wait and see. Got Paul Craig at right back and Neil Campbell at left back. I won't run through them all. My only St Johnstone player in the squad is Chris Lawson. He got into 15 goals. He was second top scorer from the midfield. So we'll see how he does. We've got David Lamont, our top scorer. He was actually the top scorer out of all of the Scottish strikers, as you can see here. In fact, just all Scottish players in general, he was top. Yeah, right there, 32 goals, so he deserves to get in. Let's get on with the game, shall we? We're up against France. Spain have already beaten Germany. Wales and Northern Ireland play later. I'm not sure about this, honestly. We got to the last the quarter-final, last time. Of course, keep in mind that the European Championship format is 32 teams. Oh no, it's 24 teams. It's 24 teams in the modern day, but this was set back in 2005 when it was 16 teams, hence why, yeah, there's only 16 teams. Here's the French lineup. We're going to get Paul Kelly, who's our defensive midfielder. We're going to get him to mark the attacking midfielder. Let's just do that now. I feel like France played this formation in the World Cup. Hopefully it has a similar result. Let's get on with the game, shall we? First off, we've got a corner into Paul Lawson, and immediately the corner tactic worked to perfection. We're 1-0 up against France immediately. We're playing the yellow. I like the yellow. Don't know why, but I do. That's another thing. Another reason why it makes it easy. Corners are so easily exploitable. So there's that as well. Do I exploit it out of choice? Yeah, obviously. Oh, Smith. Smith had a good season as well. I can't mind who he plays for, but he scored a barrel load of goals, so that's why he's in. And I also called up a striker who was tall, just in case we wanted to lob balls up to him late in the game. Lawson with a good tackle there. Silvestre, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, all the players in my team are regens now. We're at that stage where, yeah, all the real players are 32 or over, I think. Let's see how we do here then. Oh, chance! Oh, good save. Good save there. France were almost in again. Let's see, we've got another corner. Now, will they put a man on him? No. Lawson's still free at the edge of the area. He chooses not to go for him. Lawson shoots with a bit of a lag spike there. I don't generally get lag in this game. Of course, it came out in 2005. I got this laptop almost 10 years ago, so the laptop's more modern than the, oh look, this guy's injured. I hate it when that happens. It sucks when it happens to me. It's okay when it happens to the opposite team. Yeah, sorry, the game's like older than the laptop, so it should be overwhelming the system, basically. We're doing alright. France are on the attack. I'm feeling relaxed, and the reason for that is because I've achieved basically everything I've wanted to achieve. It'd be nice to win the Euros, but I've got 2 World Cups. Come on, you can't be picky-choosy when you're Scotland. Donnelly, poor pass. So we're just going to enjoy these last 3 games. And what better way to enjoy them than screamers from 25 yards? Why not, eh? Why not? That was pretty good. So, we're 2-0 up after 39 minutes. Hopefully we can hold on to this, because a win early doors would be good. I feel like the Wales and Northern Ireland games are going to be very difficult. Wales, of course, took us to penalties in the 2014 World Cup. We're battling away there. Come on, ping it. Hey, it's another goal. This is just dirty. How are we 3-0 up against France? Oh, wait, where's this being hosted? I don't even know where it's being hosted. Pankrito Iraklio. I'm lying if I told you I knew where that was. It sounds like a more Middle Eastern, maybe Turkey. Would be Turkey, would it? Yeah, it sounds like a place to, or Greece maybe. Chance, and France have pulled one back in the 46th minute, right before half time as well, which isn't great. Yeah, we need to find out where this is being hosted, because I've got no idea. First of all, we'll do the team talk. I've got to say I'm pleased. Let's say thrilled, actually. I'll keep things as they are. Let's not change a winning formula. If I was St Johnstone, I would go 4-4-2. I've got this. Wait, hang on, João Carlos. Is he being marked by Paul Kelly? No, he's not. So we'll get Paul Kelly on João Carlos. That name looks familiar. I feel like I've played against him this season. Maybe in Europe. Lens. I think I lost to Lens in the Euro Super Cup, so that's where I recognise him from. Let's go to the Euro Championships. Greece, yeah. So I knew it was somewhere from down that neck of the woods. I know Greece and Turkey have rivalries, and I said Turkey first, but I do apologise. I'm just not good at place names and all that, so my apologies. Although I doubt anyone from Turkey or Greece is watching this. And if you are, greetings. I apologise. Hope your English is better than my Greek or... Hey, we got another goal. What? How are we 4-1 up? Greece or Turkish? Or Arabic? Flip, what do they speak in Turkey? That's the $1 million question. See, it's one of these ones that people are always like, you know, they speak Chilean in Chile or Uruguayan in Uruguay when, you know, quite clearly they don't. They speak Spanish. But I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to say Turkish as a language because I'm worried it's not, basically. I wasn't looking there. What's happening? Ball in. France have got a counter-attack, maybe. Turkish. Yeah, okay, so Turkish is a language. I'm sure they maybe speak Arabic as well, because is Islam not maybe quite a prominent religion there? Chance for France. Knight with a save. We've immediately launched a counter-attack with Hogg down the right-hand side. João Carlos brings it away. I don't want to concede that. I mean, I don't want to concede full stop. There's never a good time to concede, but they've gone 4-1-4-1. 4-1-1, sorry. I think what we'll do is Paul Kelly's going to come off for Bell. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the 4-4-2. 2 banks of 4. Davidson, unfortunately, we're going to have to sort out the positions. If we start conceding, I'm going to switch back to the 4-1, the 4-5-1. Chance, Lawson from far out. So Lawson scored in his first... Oh no, wait, I thought Lawson... Oh no, it was Paul Kelly that scored. I thought Lawson scored, but it was Paul Kelly. Oh wait, and look, he's got a hat-trick. Gary Smith got himself a hat-trick. Pretty cool. Sorry for switching while the action was going on. It's almost over. The game is almost over. Should I bring on a sub? The problem is... yeah, we really should bring on a sub. Let's bring on Gary Martin, and Chris Lawson will bring on for Kevin Riley. Yeah, the problem is games come thick and fast in this tournament, so I reckon people will be gubbed by the end of the group stage. But there we go. We completely dominated France there. I've absolutely no idea. It was exactly the same score as it was in the World Cup final. What do you know? Wales got 2-0 win over Northern Ireland. That's kind of to be expected, I think. I think Wales are higher up in the rankings. Kevin Cooper's playing for Wales as well. He was our keeper for last year. 29 clean sheets. Insane. Our next game will be against Northern Ireland. So if we win that and Wales beat France, then we're through. An ex-international doubts Scotland's chances. Clearly, they must have missed the fact we just beat France 4-1, but whatever. We're going to stick with the same lineup for the Northern Ireland game. I don't see any reason why not. Everyone's fit. Should we just go for, let's just go for it, shall we? So we're up against Northern Ireland. That's a tough formation. Who's the good one? Gary Crawford's the good one. 37 goals for Liverpool. Jeez. Alan Kelly plays for Everton. Yeah, they got 2 Premiership strikers. They got Stephen Carson. I'm hoping that some of their players are rubbish, because they all seem to be pretty good, like, or at the very least as good as my team, if not better in some cases. Yeah, they're all good. Yep, we're stuffed. Right, let's just get on with the game. They did lose to Wales though. That's the only hope I carry for this game, is that they lost to Wales. See, the problem is, right? Oh, I think the thing is, because I've loaded like Welsh and Northern Irish players, these squads will be of a good quality. Here we go though. Chance here for Lawson. Blasted it over the bar, unfortunately. So yeah, we had a hat-trick in the last game. They've got an injury. One of their players has picked up a knock. I think what we're going to do actually is... Chance for Crawford, the 37-goal man. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get our midfielders to pick up their wing backs just to give some further support. Still 0-0. Would I take a draw? To be honest, a draw against Wales and Northern Ireland would be alright, assuming I could at least get second in the group and get out of it. We won our first game, which is good, contrary to the Confederations Cup where I lost my first 2. Let's just not do anything silly though, i.e. pass to the opposition in daft areas. This is a good piece of passing play. Chance in the middle. Good cross. Unfortunately, didn't find the striker though. Here's Smith on. I hate how the strikers always go wide in this game. They always go wide. In future Football Managers, you've got the option of, that was close, to define where the striker runs. But here they always run into the channels. They always go wide. It's really annoying. Chance for Northern Ireland, and they've put it away. They have put it away. And we're facing a 1-goal deficit. They've gone to a 4-4-2. I think what we're going to do is get the... Oh, Gary Smith's picked up a knock. So we're going to have to trust in... It's got to be Lamont. We're going to have to trust in Lamont. Let's get rid of these instructions and try and find an equaliser. As I said, a draw would be fine. I would be okay with a draw. But I don't think that was even... Who was that scored? John Thompson. Yeah, it wasn't their Liverpool striker. It was their other Liverpool striker who doesn't play for Liverpool, plays for Everton. Davidson in the middle. Lamont. Chance there for the... Wait, is that penalty? That is a penalty. Who's on penalties? Is that McDowell? Come on, man. Oh, yes. McDowell with his 20 penalty rating has netted for us. Good stuff. So we're back on level terms. Let's get the formations back up. They've gone back to the 5-3-2. Oh, they're going to score instantly. Told you. I flippin' told you, because that's what happens in this game. Opposition goes back to their attacking formation, and all of a sudden, all good. And look at that. 2 bikes of 4. See, the AI knows exactly how to... Well, obviously the AI knows how to play the game. It's been coded to do so. That's so annoying. That is so frustrating. You have no idea. Chance. Oh, I don't believe it. Northern Ireland, they're in their 4-4-2 formation. Yeah, games against Wales and Ireland, I knew it'd be tougher than against France. I haven't loaded any French players. Ball to Lawson. Come on. Back in the middle. It's out. Right, let's have a look at this then. We've got Davidson. He almost got lucky with that, according to the text commentary. Lawson's opening acres of space on the edge of the area as planned. His shot's charged down by the striker. Or defender, sorry. If it goes 2-2, I'm just going defensive. Because I cannot... yeah, we cannot lose. Losing is not an option. But right now we're just going to have to go back to what we're doing. It seems to be working. Or it was working. Here, do us a favour, don't get sent off. Oh, Crawford. Off. I'm kidding, it's going to be a yellow. Right. Easy pass in there to Campbell, that's good. Yeah, so look at this. The amount of players they have behind the ball is very difficult to break down, basically. We got fortunate with a penalty before. Not sure we're going to get as fortunate this time. We've got a corner, though. Corners are our one opportunity because they don't... Okay, never mind. He's man marking him now. Flippin' heck. Another foul on the edge of the area. Right, we need to decide what to do. Question is, do we bring Martin on? He's 190 centimetres, 16 jumping. His heading's not great, nor is his finishing. And I don't want to bring off him. I don't want to bring off Lamont, so we'll go to that, I guess. Right, we're going to trust in our 4-4-2 diamond, 4-1-2-1-2, whatever you call that formation, and we're playing with a... Oh, hang on, I've not even set a target man. Hang on a minute. Let's try and get the tactics back up. Target man, we're going to bring Martin in, and I guess we'll bring Lawson off for Walker. On you go, Walker. Go and try and get us a goal, I guess. Gosh, it's so frustrating. David Brown is finally getting booked. Should have been booked earlier. Right, here we go. Come on. Ball down the flank to Martin. Oh! It was deflected. Here's Lamont. That was well, possibly deflected too. We've got a corner. Or we've changed corner setup. Didn't really work though. I've made 3 subs. There's not much else we can do. I'm just going to let it play out. Unfortunately, they're probably a bit too deep. Oh no! We're down to 10 men. We can actually just do that, I guess. That's it, game. We've lost Lamont in the second game of the tournament. Oh, that's a nightmare. And we might have lost another striker. And I only brought 4 strikers. I'm just going to get laid into them, honestly. Not good enough. Well, I mean, there wasn't much we could do, to be fair. When you're this good, when you're as good as us, teams are going to play defensively. We only hit 4 shots on target. That might explain why we only scored 1 bally goal. They scored with 2 of their... Right, yeah. Right. Grr, I'm so frustrated. Right, well, what's the group looking like? Let's press continue. Lamont's out for 2 months. Wonderful. Thankfully, another striker who picked up a knock isn't injured, so he'll be available for the next game. But we're down to 3 strikers. Wales beat France, which means we need to beat Wales in our final game to go through. If we lose to Wales, we have to rely on France winning, I guess. Next game could be the final one. Well, it's that time. It's time for our final group game in Euro 2020. It could be our final game. If we lose and Northern Ireland win, we just need to win. That's all we need to do. We just need to win and we're through. In fact, if we win... Jigsy, England just beat Croatia. If we win and... if we win, we might go top. If we go top, we'll be playing England. If we come second, we'll be playing Denmark, who we got knocked out by last time. There's something intriguing about playing England. I don't think I've played them in this save, so maybe there's that. Can't have David Lamont in our team because he got injured, unfortunately. We're going to go with the same lineup. I'm going to trust him. Mark Davidson's on a booking, but whatever. Richard Williams, former St Johnstone player, who actually played twice against us in Europe this season and helped Chelsea knock us out. Kevin Cooper, a current St Johnstone player, is in the team. It's really intriguing having all like these former players, current players playing against you. We're going to have to see how good these guys are. It's because I've loaded Northern Ireland and Welsh players, which is why they're so good. But let's just get on with it, shall we? They've got 4-4-2 going. Cooper got, 29 clean sheets or 39 or 9? He got a lot of clean sheets last season, so it's going to take a lot to break down. And they're immediately through. Don't score, please. Thank goodness. They, of course, beat Northern Ireland as well as France, so they are favourites. I don't know if I should. I don't know if what I'm doing is right. Basically, you question, or I certainly question, how I got this far with Scotland when we failed to beat Northern Ireland. Come on, come on, yes, get in. Should we check the league table? Let's not check the league table yet. Let's only check it if, because it doesn't matter. At the moment we're winning. At the moment we're going through. Let's only check it if they score. Because if they score, it might be fine. Oh, that was so close. It might still be fine if they score, but we may have to, start winning, basically. Davidson with a cross. And that just went past from Donnelly, who also plays for Chelsea, along with my former player, Richard Williams, who I tried to convert into a striker. I don't think any of his other teams have played him as a striker, so, yeah, waste of time that, clearly. That was a sitter. Currently, we've been having the better of the play. We've got a chance here to whip one in. Lawson, his shot's cleared off the line by Andrews, and it's still 1-0. If Wales start coming into it more, we're going to have to make plans. Donnelly skies one. This is exactly what happened against Northern Ireland. The amount of chances we had, and the amount we didn't score. There we go. Donnelly puts another one wide. Classic. Anyway, Cooper with the kick-off. He's already conceded once. Hopefully we don't concede. There's a chance of that now. Ball in. Powell got the header in ahead of John Bell. Davidson into Hogg. And safely clutched into the hands of my current keeper. I should have injured him or something. No, I'm kidding. Jokes. I mean, I know it's a game and I know he's not a real person, but, still. There's something sinister about that. Injuring your own players so they don't do well against you in the Euros. And there's another goal. Didn't need to injure him or take him off a training schedule in the lead up to the Euros because we're 2-0 up. And we're just going to have to wait and see how things go. Wales are unfortunate to go behind. I mean, I think on balance we've been better. Davidson's had a poor game. Let's say we're pleased. Anyone need to come off? No, we're all doing very good in terms of our fitness. And so far, as things stand, we're coming top, so we will play England, should we go through. Northern Ireland are beating France, so if Wales score 2, we are going out. France are just rubbish, but I haven't loaded the French leagues, and I've not loaded French players, so that'll be a reason for why they're doing so badly. Here we go, another chance, into Lawson. Lawson against his own teammate from St Johnstone. Still in there. Come on. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness he was offside. Oh my goodness. That was... Right, 55 minutes gone. 1 goal and we will panic. I can tell you that right now. Good block. Good block there from number 5. Who is... I don't know. I'll see you later. Wales corner. Chance. Still not away though. Campbell gets in front of his man. That was a terrible clearance. Don't clear it right into the middle of the pitch. Get it away down the flank. Come on. Bell clears away. Davidson. Get rid. Into Smith, who's let the defender get in front of him. I think we're going to have to maybe shut up shop. Go for the 2 banks of 4 formation. Smith loses out. Owen's up there. Wales pass it across nicely. They're in behind. It's a chance. I don't know how that didn't go in, but the main thing is it didn't go in. Get rid of it, please. You try to find Davidson, but to no avail. I'll check the scores in a moment. 75, Crystal Lawson. Yeah, we're going to take Lawson off. Should we go for 2 banks of 4? Yes, we will. We're going to go for 2 banks of 4. We're going to take Lawson off for... We've only got a choice of 2 strikers. Oh no, 3, because we can put Walker on. Let's put Martin on. What's the scores now? It's Northern Ireland are still winning. They're 2-0 up, same as us. Crawford with the 2 goals. I mean, the good news is, if they get knocked out, then we're not going to see that Crawford guy again. We're doing a 4-4-2 here. Not something I do often with Scotland, but we really need to hold out for the victory. Let's maybe make another sub. I want to keep Gary Smith fresh, so we'll bring Walker on. And Donnelly's having a poor game, but we'll leave him on for now. Thankfully, that free kick was over the... Oh dear. I've just got a bad feeling about this. I'm nervous. I've conceded 3 goals in the last 10 minutes before. Right, Donnelly's coming off. He's having a poor game. Let's bring on Ashley Stuffett. Not Cammy Bell. Colin Bell. Cammy Bell's a real life goalkeeper. Colin Bell will bring on because he's a defensive minded player, and we need to defend at this point in time. Come on, that's it. Surely game over. Brilliant. Good stuff. We did the job. Got the job done. Let's say well done. Everton, look, loads of 8s. Look at that. Loads of 8s. And a 6, but hush hush. And a 9. So as you can see, Northern Ireland didn't quite get a goal difference good enough to surpass Wales. But we finished top, which means we will play England in the quarter-final. So I'm happy that we got through. On reflection, I probably would rather have played Denmark, but that means after the England game we'll have played against every single one of the UK countries and one of the UK neighbours, France. And England actually have one of my players. They've got Ryan Hayward starting on the left. Yeah, there's only 2 non-English based players, one of which is Ryan Hayward, one of which is their other keeper, Steve Curtis. We've got Tom Coulson. He used to play for us for a few years. Now plays for Borough. How many trophies has he won since he left us? Not a lot, not a lot. He did way better for us than he's done for any of his other teams. Premier League Team of the Week? Ha! That's nothing. Anyway, I will be back in a few days for the quarter-final. It comes down to this, doesn't it? It had to have come down to this. My final game in Football Manager 2006, this save anyway, could be Scotland versus England. I have beaten England with Scotland before, but here we're at a major tournament, and jigs, the pressure I've got on myself is massive. They got so many people in yellows. Wales got through, so thus far we're the only country in this tournament to beat Wales. And yeah, let's get on with the game then, shall we? I guess we'll just stick with the same lineup. Nobody's unfit or anything like that. Everyone seems to be in good spirits. Oh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. England I don't think they've done that well. There's Ryan Hayward, my amazing midfielder. The season has reset. Oh, that reminds me, look at this. So, if we go to the coefficients, boom, we're second. I've led St John's to second. You know, if we'd done well that season, we could have maybe got first. But, you know, second's good enough. As a nation, Scotland are still third. Let's go with the game, shall we? James Milner is on the right there, which is pretty cool. He's still around. Well, obviously still around. It's the same season as it is IRL currently. I don't really know anyone else. Paul Dyer, or Peter Dyer, sorry. His mentals aren't amazing down there. I think I've played against him actually in Europe. I don't know who he would have played for. Maybe Borough. Yeah, I've played Borough in Europe, so that makes sense. Neil Turner, he looks familiar. I don't know where he's familiar from. Let's just get on with the game, shall we? So they've got 4-4-2 going. Let's see what we can do. We beat Wales, obviously. England are just a completely different ball game. Let's try and start with start by not conceding. That's a good aim, good objective. We've got Hogg down the right. Smith had a shot from a tight angle. Come on, nice ball in. Terrible ball in, but whatever. It's probably better than anything I could do. Craig's in the middle. That was a punch away, I think. Kelly might as well blast it. There was about 4 shots there. They all got blocked or saved. Oh, come on. Come on, Lawson. Oh, good save. I don't know if England will be one of these teams that goes all defensive against us if they score. I mean, we might find out here if they can put that away. That was not a great shot, let's be honest. James Milner's injured, and it looks like it's going to half time, and it's even. We have been the better side, I would agree with that. Let's tell them that they're doing well. Smith is not doing so well on the fitness front. He's not amazing at penalties though, so I know I'm thinking about penalties and it's only half time, but still going to plan ahead. Oh no, England coming forward. They've overrun us on his left, and Andy Peacock was injured. Offside, of course. Old offside law still in use in this game because, oh no, we've got an injury, but it's okay. We've got a left back who can immediately slot in, but we've lost Neil Campbell, possibly for the entire tournament. Hayward puts the ball in that might cause us to lose a goal. England are coming back at us here. We've had 5 shots on target, to be fair. Oh, here we go. The ball's in England's half. Donnelly tries to play Smith in. Peacock is now coming forward. Should we try and hold out for penalties? Get it away. Hang on, I'm going to do that real quick, just so it resets. This is a long highlight. I fear the worst. Those fears have been realised. England have taken the lead against us. Are they going to go defensive, though? Let's have a look. Was that Hayward that scored against me? Oh, no! The irony of ironies. Right, okay, what we're going to do is... we've got to go for it, I reckon. So we'll switch to a controlled approach. Donnelly... well, let's bring... who do we bring on? Walker. I would bring Lamont on at the moment, but we can't. Walker's good at penalties, right? No, he's not. Is Christie good at... let's not think about penalties. Let's just think about getting back in the blinking game first. But we'll stay 4-5-1 for now. This could be over. I hate to say it. England haven't gone defensive yet. They are a top side in theory. Walker might be through here. He's got such an angle. Nah, that was... good tackle by Coulson. Kelly tries to find Walker. Walker puts it wide. We're no hitting the target. We might have to make another roll of the dice here to prevent a second consecutive quarter-final exit. Game's passing us by. What do we do? We've got to go for it at this point. Let's bring out the old 4-1-5. And my Football Manager career might end with a 4-1-5. Still coming forward though. Chance. Oh man, this is not the end of the ground I want it to be at. They're not. Oh, Gordon Christie's given away a free kick in his first cap. Little did he ever know that his first cap would be at the quarterfinals of a major well, technically it's a major tournament. Major international tournament. Come on. Ball into Walker. He's never going to win that. Man, the support is terrible. Maybe have one more chance if we're fortunate. If England give up the ball. Come on. Just play it down the wing. Martin doesn't get above his man. Maybe it's because I'm focusing the play too much through the target man. Chance. And it's just gone over. And we're going to see... nope, that's it. Tournament over with a 1-0 defeat to England. I'll just say sympathise. That's kind of annoying. That puts a real downer on the end. Like I don't care who I would have gone out to, but just not England. But there was no way we could have come second. There was no possible way we could have come second. We're out the tournament at the quarter-final stage for the second time running. And let me guess, they're going to have a nice, tasty semi-final. Yeah, all the other teams are good. Anyway, that's it, I guess. I'll start recording again once the tournament's over, and we'll see what the board, what the FA have to say about it. And so this is the end of the video. Apologies I couldn't do better, but there you go. As you can see, the Golden Boot was won by Gary Smith, who now has 6 goals and 6 caps for Scotland, which is pretty impressive. Of course, he got his hat-trick against France, and then he scored 2 others. What else do we have? Oh yeah, other awards. What do we have? Best player. Nobody got best player. Dream team. Oh, look at that. John Bell, Paul Kelly, Darren McDowell and Gary Smith all got in the team of the tournament. And goal of the tournament was... oh, Gary Smith's goal against France. So yeah, that will do it then for this tournament. And that will do it for the save. That is the last save I am... or that's the last game, sorry, I'm playing the save. As I said, decided to retire. There will be a couple more videos. I spoke about them in the previous video, but to go over them quickly, there will be a review. I'll do a big review, look at all my stats and stuff. I'll do a simulation. I'll simulate into the future and see how St Johnstone do without me. And I will also do a video comparing the 2019-2020 season in game with real life, because obviously it's 2019-2020 at the moment. So let's see what teams are where in the English leagues and the Scottish leagues. But yeah, that is it. My final game. Who would have thought my final game in my most successful Football Manager save ever would be a 1-0 loss to England? Of course it would be. And of course it would be one of my own players that scores against me. But anyway, that's by the by. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Thank you for watching any of my Football Manager videos if you have done so. And yeah, I'll be back with the next one soon, hopefully. Until then, bye for now.